guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another part of my must-have series. So my last one that I did was my must-have setting powders, and you guys loved that video, which I am so happy that you did. I'm always down to recommend some bomb products to you guys. You guys know I never steer you wrong when it comes to my recommendations. You guys, I have so much makeup and I try so much makeup, as you guys know from watching my channel, that I'm pretty much always 100% sure that you guys are going to love anything that I recommend. Girl, I just know the tea when it comes to product, let me tell you. So today's must-haves was super highly requested by a few of you over on Instagram. You hit me up like, girl, we want to see your must-have blushes. Let us know the tea. And if you guys are a blush lover like me, then girl, this is the video for you. So really quickly, I did want to quickly mention, if you guys are interested in this look right here, I did film it, of course. I definitely learned my lesson when I do makeup looks and not film it, and then I film a video and you guys are like, girl, where's that look? We want to see it. So I definitely was sure to film this look. So if you guys are interested, if it's up already, I'll link it down below. If it is not up, it will be up soon. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss this makeup look. But yeah, we're going to jump into my must-have blushes. This is probably going to be the longest video of my must-have series, you guys. Blush is one of my favorite things ever. Like, I literally collect blush. I love blush. Like, can you hear my passion when I talk about it? I love it. So I have a lot of blushes to show you guys. Hopefully I have something for everyone. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into today's video. Before we jump in, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already. And of course, without further ado, if you guys would like to see all of my must-have blushes, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so we're just gonna jump right in because, like I said, I have a lot of blushes to talk about with you guys. So I'm gonna start with blush palettes and then we'll jump into individual blushes. So the first blush palette I have here is actually very new to me, and I actually used this for the first time for this makeup look. So this one is kind of cheating. That's why I wanted to talk about it first. But girl, it is so affordable. You're gonna thank me, okay? Because like I said, when I try something and it's amazing, like, I know it's amazing. It is so good. This is from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Cream Blush Palette. It doesn't have a specific name. It just says Cream Blush Palette. You guys, look at this. It is so gorgeous. The formula is incredible. Like I said, I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I mixed basically these three over here for today's look, and I applied it to my cheeks, and I love it. The formula is amazing. It blends like a dream. I am obsessed, you guys. It is so good. I cannot say enough good things. So if you're into these kind of blush colors, there's a peach in here, there's pinks in here. It's a little bit of a darker shade, which is this one right here. Definitely pick up this palette. It's super affordable, you guys. It's e.l.f. So girl, do I need to say more? It's amazing. You need to try it. And it's just in a regular like e.l.f. packaging. This is what the front looks like in case you guys go out looking for it. But it is amazing. I'm gonna try my best to put up like pop-ups in today's video. I don't really know how to do that, but we're gonna figure it out. So if you guys are watching the video and you see a picture of the product with the price on the screen, then girl, you know I figured it out. But if you don't, then I apologize, but I will link everything down below so you guys can check out all of the blushes that I'm talking about. But I would love to do that because then you guys can see the prices and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best. So I definitely recommend that for sure. The next one I have here is from Morphe. This is actually a blush trio, and this one is in the shade Pop of Coral. So these are what the trios look like, and then it's called a trio, so you get 3 blushes inside of here, and this is what this one looks like right here. So Morphe actually has a variety of these trios in their makeup line, but this one specifically is my all-time favorite. Like I said, this one is Pop of Coral, and it has like those peachy shades, but I feel like for my skin tone, I can use all of these shades. Like, how many times have you bought in a blush palette and can't use every single shade in that palette? Girl, that happens to me a lot. But this one right here, I can use all the shades in here. So it comes with 2 matte blushes, which are the ones on the right and the left. And then the center shade does have a little bit of shimmer, which I don't mind in my blushes. I feel like it gives me a little bit of like glowiness to my cheeks before I actually apply highlighter, so I don't mind it at all. This one is gorgeous, and it is also super affordable because it is Morphe. The next one that I have here is also a super affordable blush palette. This one right here is the Catrice X Iman blush palette. So this is what it looks like right here. I got this at Ulta, and you guys, it is so beautiful. Like, I'm contemplating if I need another one because this is obviously a collaboration palette, so once it's gone, I feel like it's gone. So hopefully I can find it for you guys because I got this a while ago, but this is what it looks like right here. So it's another super gorgeous palette. You have some pinks in here, you have some peachy oranges, and then you have a little bit of a warmer color, which is this one right over here. That color over there at the bottom is the only shade that I can't use in this palette. I wouldn't say I can't use it, but it's too dark for me to use it on its own, so I can kind of swirl my brush in the entire palette and use it that way. So this one right here comes with 3 matte blushes and 1 shimmer blush, which is that pink shade up here. That one is the one that has some shimmer, but it's super beautiful. And like I said, it's not a shimmer where you're gonna look like you have glitter on your face. It's more of like a healthy glow kind of look. So I'm obsessed with this blush palette as well. I think you guys definitely need this. Wow, look at me talking about affordable blushes first. I'm impressing myself. This next one that I have here is from LA Girl. This is their Island Hottie blush palette. I've used this on my channel before, you guys. This blush palette is so bomb. If you love blush, you need this. Like, this is also a super affordable blush palette, and I feel like it's always on sale at Ulta. Look at the colors in here. Look at this, you guys. I feel like it looks like nothing in the pan, kind of. I feel like it's just like, girl, it's not really the cutest palette you've held up so far for this video, but I'm telling you guys, it's gorgeous. Like, there's peach in here, there's a little bit of coral, you have your pink at the end. It is a gorgeous palette. Like, just trust me, okay? Just go on Ulta's website after this video and order this palette. You will not regret it, especially if you love those peachy pinky tones like I do. You're gonna love this palette. I'm telling you, girl, I got you. The next palette that I have here is more of an expensive palette. This is the KKW Beauty Blush Palette, but this is the classic mattes. So she does have classic mattes and she has classic shimmers. I got the matte one. This is what this one looks like right here. And you guys, the sizes of these pans, they're huge. Like, I know they look big on camera, but in person, it's massive. So even if you're like a makeup artist, this is bomb for you, and you don't have to keep it in here. This is like a little magnet component. So if you have a Z palette of your own that you like to store your blushes in, if you're a makeup artist, you can pop these out of here and completely throw out this like beige kind of packaging and put it in your own like little Z palette if you wanted to. But I love the colors in here, you guys. It is so beautiful. It has a peach shade and it has 2 pink colors as well. I love to mix them. I love to use them individually. They're very smooth. It's a very smooth formula, and when I use these, I don't get that much kick up. When I actually dip my brush in here, it's a very, very nice formula. I love it. It's bomb, and if you guys can get your hands on it, definitely do if you want it. I remember when I wanted that blush palette, every single time I went on her site, it was sold out. So if it's in stock, I will leave it down below so you guys can check it out. So the next one that I have here is the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. This one is so beautiful too. This is Manny MUA's brand. This blush palette, whoa. This is the Moon Prism Blush Palette. It is so beautiful. The packaging, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Here's what this one looks like right here. This is another one of those palettes that when you hold it up in front of the camera, it's just like, why do they look so bland and plain? But they're not. They're so beautiful on the cheeks, you guys. I love this blush palette, and you get 6 blushes in here, which I think is amazing. Girl, honestly, I just love this palette. It's so beautiful. And like I said, the packaging on this, oh, it's just gorgeous. Like, I love it. If you love to collect makeup, you definitely need this one, just at least for the packaging, but the formula itself is amazing. The next one that I have here is from BH, and this is a newer palette that they just created. This is the Bellini 6 color blush palette. You guys, this blush palette, like, blush really makes me happy, especially when it's the right color story inside the blush palette. So this is what this one looks like right here. Packaging is super cute. Of course, it's BH Cosmetics. It has like little peaches in the front, so adorable, and when you open it up, it's stunning. Look at this. This is a drugstore brand. Are you kidding me? This is so beautiful. So this right here, like I said, is the Bellini blush palette from BH Cosmetics. This is one of those palettes that you get everything as well, and I feel like even someone who has a little bit more of a deeper skin tone can use this because there is like a super dark peach shade, which is at the bottom. That one is called Peach Please, which is super cute. all of these have like a peach name. So there's like Georgia Peach, Just Peachy, Peachy Keen, Peach of Cake, Life's a Peach. That's super cute. But yeah, so that's what this one looks like right here. It is so beautiful. You can also find this one at Ulta as well, or you can get it on the BH sites. And I love these blush palettes from BH Cosmetics, you guys. Their blush formula is really, really great. And I believe these are super affordable, so definitely a must. And then the last blush palette I have here for you guys, first of all, remember, this is a judge-free channel, okay? So when you guys see how beat up this packaging is, just know she gets a lot of love. This is the Profusion Blush 3 palette. This is I was going to say this is an eyeshadow palette. This is a blush palette that comes with 6 shades from Profusion, and I use this palette a lot, okay? In my everyday life. I've used it on my channel a ton. It is just amazing, and it's Profusion. So Profusion you can actually find at Walmart, and it's super affordable. And look at these shades, you guys. So beautiful. Like, it has some peach in there, again, some pink. There is some shimmers in here and some mattes as well, so you have variety. So only these 2 colors right here I can't use. They just don't look good on me. They're kind of like brown warm tones, but this shade over here I will mix with the other shades. This is the only color right here that I do not touch at all. It just, girl, I would take that out and replace it with something else if I could. But other than that, it is amazing. So I mean, for a $10 or $5 blush palette with 6 shades that I'm only not going to use one is still completely worth the money. So I love this blush palette. It's amazing. They do have other blush palettes within Profusion at Walmart. Make sure you grab the number 3 because that is the one that I recommend. So those are the blush palettes that I highly recommend for you guys. We're going to jump into the individual blushes. Okay, you guys, so the first individual blushes that I have to mention because they're probably my favorite blushes of all time, which if you know me, you know that I'm about to tell you that it's the Milani Baked blushes. You guys, I love these blushes. They are so good. These are what they look like right here, and this is a drugstore brand if you guys are not familiar with Milani, but these are baked blushes, and the special thing about these are that not only is it a beautiful blush formula, but it has like micro shimmer in there. So this is definitely not a matte blush. If you don't like shimmer in your blush, you're going to hate these, but it is so beautiful and it gives you just the most beautiful, healthy glow. These are the blushes I grab when I don't know what kind of blush I want to wear that day, or I'm doing a more no makeup kind of look and I want my skin to look really glowy and luminous. I go for these as well. So I only picked out my 2 most popular colors that I use, which are this one right here. This one is called Bellissimo Bronze. As you guys can see, the pattern of the pan at the bottom because this one is done for. Like, I've used this so many times and this is probably so expired at this point. I've had it in my collection forever, but I love it. It is so gorgeous. This color is super hard to find. I never see it in store, but they do have it on the website if you guys are interested. And then, of course, the next one is the cult favorite, which I'm sure you probably already have or you've heard of it. This is Milani's Luminoso Blush. This is just the perfect peachy pinky blush. I am obsessed, you guys. By the way, I have a swatch on my arm. I did a swatch earlier and like it stained my arm, so that's what that is. And then this over here is a burn that I recently got from curling my hair and it left me a little scar. So yeah, just wanted to mention that really quickly because I'm looking in the monitor and I'm just like, ew, what is that? But anyways, this is Luminoso from Milani, my favorite. It's amazing. And girl, I just love her. We love her. The next blush that I want to show you guys is from NARS. NARS has probably one of the best blush formulas as well. And their packaging is so sleek and beautiful. This one right here is in the shade Behave. And this is what it looks like. It is a super beautiful muted blush. So this is the type of blush that I wear when I'm doing a super colorful, insane eye look and I don't have a blush and I don't want my blush to be too pink. I don't want it to be too peach and I'm just not sure if I even want to put blush on, but it's like, what is a makeup look without blush? So I gravitate towards this blush right here because it's more of a muted color. So it's not really going to do much. It's going to give you a little bit of a blushed effect, but it's not going to be too overpowering. And it's just beautiful, you guys. It is such a gorgeous color. I love it so much. And like I said, the formula of these are really, really beautiful and it's just gorgeous. So if you guys are into those more natural muted blushes, you'll love this one. Again, this one is NARS Behave Blush. Next up, I want to talk about these from Rimmel. These are the Rimmel Maxi Blushes. These are gorgeous. You guys, every so often I head over to Walmart or Target and I look through the beauty aisle because I feel like the drugstore launches new stuff all the time. And I just kind of browse around and see what's new. And I was browsing and saw these by Rimmel. and wow, I am so impressed. The formula of these are amazing. So like I said, these are called the Rimmel Maxi blushes, and this one right here is in the shade Sweet Cheeks. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful peachy blush, but it's not too peachy to where it's gonna look too orange. It's just perfect. Okay, if you're into the peachy blushes, then girl, you're looking at this monitor like, I need that blush right now because it is so gorgeous. I love it. And then this one's from the same line, but it's a different color. This one is the shade Third Base, which is also a favorite of mine. So Sweet Cheeks is matte, but it has a little bit of shimmer, and this one has definitely more shimmer than that one, but it's still not too much shimmer. You know, it's more of like a glowy look that you're gonna get to this, not like a ton of glitter on your cheek and you're just like, oh no, this is just not gonna work. So this color is beautiful as well. So if you're not into the more peachy blushes and you like more of a pink blush moment, this one would be gorgeous for you. The next one I want to talk about is another affordable blush. This one is from the brand Burt's Bees, and this is their blush in the shade Bare Peach. So this is what the packaging looks like right here. I found mine at Walmart. Oh my gosh, you guys, this blush is beautiful. The only thing that I will say about this blush is it's super pigmented, and I'm only telling you because when you dip your brush in here, there's kick up everywhere. Like, the formula is so soft that if you're a savage with your product like I am sometimes, the first time that I dipped into this, I was like, oh my gosh, like, why did it have so much kickback? But it's because it's super pigmented, which I don't mind at all. I still use it and I do love it. It's not the most affordable brand at Walmart, but it's definitely worth the money for you guys to pick up this specific color. I love it. And of course, it's a peachy blush. I apologize, guys, but peachy blushes, they have my whole heart. Like, I love them so much. So moving on to some cream, or rather these are called liquid blushes. These are the Rare Beauty liquid blushes, you guys. This formula is so nice. Even if you guys are somebody who has not ventured out into cream or liquid blushes, give these a try. I think you will love them. The shade that I recommend the most is the shade Bliss. And this is what it looks like right here. So this is definitely more of an everyday blush. It's a pink, but it's a muted pink. It's not too bright. You can definitely just apply it on your cheeks with no makeup if you wanted to. It is gorgeous. And then I would say my second most used is the shade Joy, which is this color right here. So this one obviously is way brighter. This is definitely a more coral blush, but it is so beautiful, you guys. I love it. And I highly recommend, if you guys are interested in these, I did do a full video of Rare Beauty, testing out Rare Beauty makeup. So definitely check that video out. I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. I did do swatches of these blushes if you guys are interested. But this last color I have is this one right here. And this one is called Happy. It's a super bright pink blush, but it's so beautiful. I will say these are super pigmented, so definitely be careful with how much you're applying to your cheeks. A little bit goes a really long way. The next and last cream blush formula I have for you guys is the Fenty Beauty cream blushes. You guys, these are so beautiful, but my favorite shade is the shade Fuego Flush, which is so funny because when I got my hands on these, this was actually the last color that I decided to pick up because it's scary looking, is it not? Even looking at it on camera, it's like, girl, it's orange. Like, it's straight up orange. It's not peach. It's orange. But it's so beautiful and it blends like a dream, you guys. So it looks really pigmented in the pan, which you absolutely can build it up to this color. But if you put on the slightest bit, it's just the most beautiful peachy blush. I love it. It is so good. The only thing is that this is so tiny, but guys, I've had this for a while and I've used it often, and I still have so much product in here, so definitely worth the money. Next up, I want to talk about this blush right here from Tarte because it's probably my most used blush as well, besides the Milani ones, and it's also the blush that I'm wearing on my cheeks today. This is from Tarte, and this is their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Sensual. This is what the blush looks like right here, which this is another blush that looks like absolutely nothing in the pan. But when you put it on the cheeks, obviously you guys can see the color is really beautiful. So it's kind of like a pink blush, which I love. I'm into like pinky peachy blushes, if you couldn't tell by now. But this blush is beautiful and it doesn't have any shimmer whatsoever, so I highly recommend it. Also, the formula on these are amazing and they last all day. They have a huge variety of shades, so definitely check out the Tarte blushes. They're bomb. And then I also wanted to mention the Cover FX. These are called the Monochromatic Blush Duos. These are beautiful and they don't get enough hype. I know they're an older product, but oh my god, girl, they're gorgeous. So this shade right here is the shade Pink Dahlia, and this is what it looks like. So you do get two different blushes. They're the same shade, but one is a matte and one is a shimmer. You guys, these are beautiful, and I feel like you get the option if one day you want to have more of a glowy cheek, or if one day you just want to have a matte cheek and you don't want any shimmer whatsoever. You can always mix them if you wanted to. It is beautiful. I love the formula of these. It's truly amazing. And like I said, this one right here is called Pink Dahlia. And then I have another color that's also a favorite. This is probably my most favorite out of the two. This one is the shade Soft Peach. So this is what it looks like right here. Another super beautiful peachy blush. And like I said, it does have a matte blush and a shimmer blush. So of course with this one, same thing. If you wanted a matte kind of look, you can go for that. If you wanted a shimmer look, you can go for that as well. So those are the two from Cover FX. Was that it? Oh my gosh. Girl, that was it. The Cover FX were actually the last two. Look at me. So that's basically it for today's video. Those are all of my must-have blushes. If you guys have any of these blushes in your collection and you love them as well, definitely let me know down below in the comments. Also, let me know if you guys are going to pick up any of these blushes, if any of them caught your eye. Girl, I want to know. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.